Yo, what's cracking, Panther Nation? It's your boy Rashad, one half of PNP, and today we're starting mock draft season early. It's the annual. Panthers aren't good, so let's start the mock draft season early. And here we go. So let's just set the stage really quick. The Panthers don't have a lot of draft capital. We traded our number one pick, that's currently the number one overall pick, to Chicago Bears. They're sitting pretty. I mean, if you're a Bears fan, I know the season isn't quite where you want it to be, but you're set up for the future pretty well. You got a number one overall pick, which is probably going to be the number one overall pick. And, you can trade that. And if you're going to roll with Fields, trade that back, get some more capital for the future. Still in good position. Or if you want to take Marvin Harrison, number one overall, and trade the fourth overall pick, you're in good position at the end of the day. The Bears have a good situation, albeit the season not the way they wanted to go. Panthers, on the other hand, complete opposite. No first-round pick. We have a quarterback that, has not been surrounded with the talent we thought he would be surrounded by. We thought the offensive line was going to be good. We thought the weapons were going to be decent enough for him to be successful. We thought the coaching was going to be decent enough for Bryce Young to be okay, and it is not. Everything has fell apart around Bryce Young, and we are in a situation where nothing is going well. So we come into this draft needing a whole bunch. You want to talk about needs. I mean, everything goes around surrounding Bryce Young with weapons. So we need a top-tier wide receiver weapon. So good luck getting that in this. And I've been doing some of these mock drafts, and there's a lot of the good wide receivers are gone in the first round. And obviously we don't have a first-round pick. We need to get an offensive line in the building. Our offensive line is not what we thought it was. I think we got some decent guys to build around. Icky, I think he started rough, but he's starting to turn the corner a little bit. Guards can't stay healthy. Bozeman having a mid-season. Moulton is just the middle of the pack. So I think this offensive line could be revamped to fit the system that, Frank Reich wants to, employ. And I don't even know if he's going to be around. So if he's not going to be around, the next head coach, I'm sure he's going to have to find some offensive line weapons that are going to be able to make his system go. And I just don't know that we have that. Christensen's been out for the past couple of seasons. He's probably never going to be healthy or never going to be the same again, knock on wood. Obviously, we don't want that, but you can't bank on Christensen coming back and being a great left tackle, and a lot of people want to move him to left tackle. Don't know if that's going to happen. But anyway, I digress. I'm talking a lot. I'm going to go ahead and get into this mock draft. Again, this mock draft is going to be all about surrounding Bryce Young with weapons and talent. So here we go. Let's get this thing cracking. As you see, number one overall pick. I'm sure they're going to go. They went with May. I wouldn't have done that, but, it is what it is. They went with May. Probably new coaching staff going to be in the building. You never know what happens in Chicago. But we'll scroll back and see what wide receivers are going, because that's going to be our number one thing, wide receivers. Okay, so and we'll come back and look at these. This is a nice little haul. Give me a second on this. This is crazy. All right, so I'm going to come back and revisit that, because I am going to move around. We don't have a lot of draft capital. I think we need to acquire talent. And when you don't have a lot of draft capital and you don't have a ton of cap space, you got to hit on the draft. And I'm not saying Scott Fitter is the guy that I want making these picks, because he hasn't done well. This whole draft class has been the last draft class with Young and Mingo and DJ Johnson, Zavala and Jamie Robinson. It's all mid. It's below mid draft class last year. So I'm not saying that I want him to be in the picks, but you got to get a lot of cracks at the bat. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens and see if I can trade around and get some more draft capital. But as you can see real quick, checking out the wide receivers that are gone: Marvin Harrison, Keon Coleman, Malik Neighbors, Rome, Emeka, Adonai Mitchell, Xavier Worthy, and my man Troy Franklin's next target, and he's probably going to be my pick. And I know that I can trade back to probably get him. In real life, probably not going to happen. But in real life, I know I can probably trade. We're probably going to take him at 33. And I do think his stock is going to go up. I don't think he's going to be the 42nd ranked overall player by the time the draft comes around. He's a bit low right now, and I think that's going to go up. But wide receivers, let's see what these offers were looking like, because that second, trading back 4 spots, getting all this draft capital is kind of crazy. Trading back 1 spot and getting all this current draft capital is crazy. So I might do that. Can I get a mix? I'm not trading with the Falcons. Not going to do it. Nope. That's cool. I'm cool on that. So I'm thinking of the Cardinals. Again, I can see why I want to take this one too. The future second, third, fourth, fifth. But we need cracks in the bat right now. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna accept this, trade back one spot, and accumulate some more draft capital. So let's do that. All right. So I'm probably gonna reject all these. I'm not gonna do two. That's a bit much. Yeah, those are no good. No good trades there. With that said, I'm gonna go ahead and take my man Troy Franklin, wide receiver out of Oregon, speedy guy, tall. He's got it all. He's got it all. Good route running ability. They gave me a B for the pick. I'll take it. Whatever. All good. Probably because another quarterback was on them. So I'm cool on that. I'm cool on that. F your grading system. All right, so here we go. We got back-to-back picks, but I'll take a look here, see what we got. A couple fourth-rounders. Let me see who's on the board first because we do, listen, this, as much as we want this offensive line to be about surrounding Bryce Young with talent, there are some holes and gaps on the defensive side of the football too. We do need a safety. We do need some cornerback depth. We do need some defensive line players. And so we can't get lost in drafting for need. While we do have a lot of those, we have to address some of this stuff, some of the defensive line as well. So let's take a look at some of these guys, man. So we got Princely. This guy is really nice. I like him. He's an edge rusher, defensive lineman type, but a bit of a tweener. But I think he can come off the edge. I think he plays edge right now, but they got him listed as defensive lineman. So he's 6'5", 255 pounds. I think we do need another edge rusher. So we got back-to-back picks here. I think I'm gonna focus on the trenches right here. So I'm gonna take Princely right here. I'm gonna take Princely with that pick. Let's see if we can trade back and get some more. Can I get some future capital? Nah, nothing. I'm cool. Nothing real crazy there. So I think, again, I just talked about the offensive line depth, the guards. Cedric Van Pran, listen, you got to fix the offensive line depth. We need some guards. Zavala maybe can develop some more. Cade Mays, haven't seen him. I'm going to go, and I can see going Jack Sawyer too. Get some more edge rushers, get some more tweeners. I can see that. But I'm going to fix the offensive line, get Bryce some protection. I'm going to go Cedric Van Pran right here. So we got a couple fourth-round picks, I believe, coming up. Back-to-back fourth-round picks. I love it. Can I trade back a couple sevenths? Nah, I'm cool. Y'all trying to play games with the trades. I'm cool. I'm cool on those trades. All right, so Talik's still here. Talik is an interior defensive lineman. I like that, but I gotta go see what else is out there. Because this is where it gets interesting, man. I see two offensive threats that I like. Shipley from Clemson is nice. Christian McCaffrey light. So I can see Shipley. I also really like Jaheim Bell. Jaheim Bell from Florida State, really talented tight end. He can catch. I think he's like 6'3", 230 pounds. So he's a solid tight end. What are we gonna do with Trimble? Are we gonna walk away from Ian Thomas? Are we gonna walk away from Hayden Hurst's contract? I don't think we have the tight end that we need on this roster. I think Jaheim Bell could be that, but I also like Shipley, and I also like Makuba as well. There's a lot of good talent here. I have a tough decision to make because I like Talik here too. But again, I got to go back to surrounding Bryce with talent, and I know I might get flamed. Man, this is tough. Can I trade? Let's go back and look at these offers again. Can I trade back? Can I go back to 116 and still get? No, probably not. So yeah, no, that's a no-go. Man, this is a really tough decision. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. What would y'all do right here? A lot of this is Clemson. We've never, I don't think we've still never drafted a Clemson guy. I like the safety Makuba. I like him a lot, and we do need a safety. This is tough. This is tough, man. I'm gonna go Shipley. Bro. Can we go back and still get a couple 103? We can trade back one spot and get a sixth. Nah. Shipley, again, give you some of that. Again, we know that your boy ain't it. We know that Miles Sanders ain't it. But he's under contract. We're gonna walk away from him. I don't know, but I like Jaheim Bell too here, man. I like Jaheim Bell a lot. Man, this is tough. There's some good talent, man. This is tough. Talik is tough. Man. Tough. Jaheim Bell. I gotta go Jaheim Bell. We gotta get a tight end situation right. We gotta get a real threat at tight end. I know these guys from Coop. Man, Coop. I like him a lot, man. I like him a lot. Eckenberg, I liked a lot too. A lot of good talent in that 4th round range. A lot of good talent right there. So we're back in the 5th round. Let's see what we got here. May go offensive line again, but we do need a cornerback as well. Jason Marshall. Some talent here. Let me see what I got. Interior offensive, Rod Moore, the safety from Michigan. Jalen McMillan from Washington. Could we double dip? I like Jordan Travis too. I know coming off that horrific injury, I could see drafting the quarterback late to give you a little bit of depth behind Bryce. Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna go cornerback. Jason Marshall from Florida. I don't know that we do need a cornerback bad, bro. I don't know that he's the guy I would like hang my hat on. But let me see these trades real quick. Trading back for a 4th. This would give us some late picks. We can trade back 3 picks and get some late. Yeah, I'll accept this one. 3 picks and get a 4th round for next year and 2 6th rounds. I'll take that. I don't think there was anybody I was dying to get right there. So we'll reject that. 2 spots for another 4th. I'll come back to that one. Linebacker, we need a linebacker from Georgia. I could see taking another tackle right here. I like the Matt Gonclaves kid. Let's see. Linebacker. I think I'm gonna go tackle. I'm gonna go tackle here. I'm not gonna trade that pick back. I'm gonna go ahead and get the tackle, get some offensive line depth here. Matt Gonclaves here. Let's roll with that. Here we go. So we coming back. We have a couple 6th round picks, I believe. I'm not doing business with the Saints. Trade back 3 picks and get a future 5th. I'll trade back 3 spots and get a future 5th. I'll roll with that. I could have went with Jalen McMillan there right there. That could have been a mistake. That could have been a big mistake. I'll reject that. Jordan Travis. I like Jordan Travis a lot. They like the linebackers here. We do need linebacker depth, some linebacker help. And I want to see if I can get some more wide receiver talent. But we also do need a safety as well. Could I take a flyer on Jordan Travis right here, coming off the injury? No, I'm cool. I'm cool on that. Let's see. Kyrie Jackson. So Brendan Rice is intriguing. 6'3", also runs a 4.38. I'm not sure about his route running. I have to investigate more on him, but this is intriguing. I'm gonna take a flyer on that. Again, it's about getting Bryce weapons. And we'll come back with another 6th round pick. Let's see what we got on the market here for trades. I'm cool on those. Is it time to take a flyer? Can I go another cornerback? Another safety? I don't know what we're going to do with Chin. We're going to bring Chin back. I don't know. I'm going to roll with a safety. Latham Ransom. Let's roll with that. We don't have a 7th round pick, so it is what it is there. I like this draft. I think it's okay. I don't know. This draft is kind of mid, I'm gonna be honest with you. But we're just in a tough position, man, because we have so many needs that you're not gonna be able to fix them all. You're not gonna be able to fix all the needs that the Carolina Panthers have in a draft. Like we've gotta just kind of keep chipping off the block and see what we can get, man. But I love the Troy Franklin pick. The Princely pick, I like him too. Princely, listen, he's a good edge rusher, kind of a bit of a tweener, can play defensive line as well. And I like him. I think he can provide some nice edge rushing. Cedric Van Pran, again, fixes that offensive line depth. We don't have any. Some of the talent is just not proven behind Christensen. We don't know if Christensen's going to come back healthy. Even Austin Corbett looked like maybe he lost a step, hasn't quite come back the same. So Shipley, I think this is kind of where I went wrong. Shipley, I could have did without taking Shipley because I think Blackshear offers some of the ability that Shipley does. So I'll take that L right there. I think I like Shipley. I mean, maybe I was missing Christian McCaffrey a little bit, but I don't know. Shipley, that's where I think I went wrong. Jaheim Bell, Florida State tight end, cool. It is what it is there. Jason Marshall, cornerback from Florida, I like that. Matt Goncalves from offensive tackle. We'll see. Brendan Rice, wide receiver. Again, you got to develop, but he has some upside, some ability that you just can't teach. The size, Paul, 6'3", 210 pounds, but reportedly runs a 4.3. It's kind of crazy. And then Lathan Ransom, decent draft, not the best. I think the Will Shipley pick's probably where I went wrong. I kind of went against my own. I always say you don't got to draft a running back. Well, we did take him in the 4th, so I'm not mad at that. But it's kind of probably where I went wrong. But all right, that's gonna complete my draft. Let me know what you guys think about this draft in the comments. Where would you have zigged when I zagged? How would you grade this draft? Get in the comments. Like, subscribe, notification bell, get in the comments, all that stuff. I'm out. Peace.